Today I'm going to talk to you about slow traveling. It's something that I do, it's something that a lot of the people in my travel circles do, and it's something that not a lot of people know what it is. So, what is slow traveling? It's kind of this halfway point between tourism and expats, or halfway between tourism and truly living in a place. So, slow travel is when we, as slow travelers, spend weeks or months where other travelers might spend days or hours. There are a few reasons for this. The first that most people find, especially those who have the time to, is that it's easier on the budget. I'll give you a couple examples later on, but it's really budget friendly. It's a lot easier on the environment. It's a lot easier on your stress levels. And it's easier to make connections. So some of those connections as I travel that I really value are, you'll hear me say a lot, people, places, and places. So what that means to me is the things that make up a culture. So when you think about plates, you have time to cook, you have time to really get ingrained in the food culture and what makes a place what it is. You get to spend more time making friends, learning what's important in those cultures, different things that like really help you be able to make a connection with the place that you're visiting. Traveling and tourism can be exhausting, and slowing down really helps out with that. So a couple of examples from my life are taking a gap year. I took a few months after college and spent a lot of time in Brazil and was able to cook. I know how to make several Brazilian dishes. Same thing where I studied abroad for 5 months in Cyprus. Tonight even, 6 years later, I'm going to make some friends a Cypriot dinner tonight. So that's a couple of examples. Some things that are coming up in my future is I'm gonna spend a month in Morocco. I have to work and I get to spend time chilling in a place, like really getting to learn it. I'll come up with habits and like see the same people when I go the same places every day and places that make sense for me to go. A couple other examples that I'm thinking of. So I met this person in Vietnam who had rented a place and all of the utilities and everything included. It was like fully furnished. He got his laundry done every day and he paid like $400 and something a month, like in the low 400s for rent per month. So it's a lot of times cheaper than being in the US. So I see a lot of people do that. Other people take short-term volunteerism, or what a lot of people in the industry call voluntourism. Other things is working remote. People who work remotely do a lot of what I do, where they'll pop over to somewhere and avoid winter for several months a year and then come back home and keep frequenting the same places. So there's a lot of ways that slow travel looks, but a lot of people choose to do it because it is just a more environmentally friendly, budget friendly, culturally friendlier way to travel. So if you have questions about slow travel, how I'm choosing to do slow travel, or how you might be able to scale it in your life, shoot me a message, leave it in the comments and let me know. I'd be happy to answer any questions.